Here we go.
I thought I was behind the scenes. No? We're starting. Okay.
Boom! The Chris and Chase show goes the dynamite.
That was such a contained. You were gonna go so big.
Boom.
You were like, boom. It looks so big. And then
I'm so excited.
So little.
I'm so excited because supposedly right now I got levels and everything. We are broadcasting our audio like a live radio station. You can pick us up on any device right now. If you go to our website, thechrisandchaseshow.com/live if you want to go direct, but just go to our website, thechrisandchaseshow.com, and you can click on the live link. And right now you should be able to get us on your iPad, your Android, your BlackBerry, your iPhone, your iPod Touch. What?
Wow, we just keep going.
Oh, I thought you had something on there.
No,
So yeah, we should be heard everywhere. And if you want to watch us live, then you can go to Justin TV, right?
Justin TV, where I am.
I am recording. Right? Hold on, I want to make sure I'm recording the video. Hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm manning the chat window currently in the Justin TV room. Wow, that was graceful. You just bumped into. I think you tweaked the whole camera.
I just tweaked everything. Wait, hold on. Okay. So yeah, I think we're still good.
So I'm gonna get off of here, but I'm manning the chat. If you all want to hang out with me in the Justin TV room.
Yeah, go to the Justin TV for the chat.
All right, we're gonna start it off here with the phone number.
Yes.
So if you would like to call the Chris and Chase show. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Chase.
I'm Chris.
And that's Chris, and we're broadcasting live.
Right. On all devices from Soda Pop Studios in the heart of Hollywood, California.
With our beautiful view.
That's
okay,
right.
There we go. Now, wow, that was dangerous. We didn't even start with the basics.
I know.
Okay, here we go. So if you'd like to call us, the phone number. Why am I all echoey? What did you do to me?
I'm sorry.
The Chris and Chase show is 855-822-7469.
Was it spelled?
That's 855-TCC show. Like
That's right.
The Chris and Chase
like
show.
the Chris and Chase show. I had to pay so much money for that phone number.
Totally worth it. With the fact that Dad calls it.
I know. Dude, so far, our dad has the number memorized because it has letters in it.
Right. So I don't know if how you want to start it off here. We've talked about nothing. We're just very excited.
We're just super excited that we got everything going, and we hope the phones are working. We hope you can hear us. We hope we're being listened to on many, many devices today because this is very exciting for us. Just the possibility. Just the potential that there are people out there.
I have got some really fun news stories, or one of our avid listeners has sent in a topic for us to discuss.
Oh, they have?
Yes.
Oh, go for a listener topic. Yeah,
okay,
what are they writing?
This is coming in to us on Facebook. So, by the way, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Chris and Chase Show. Email us. You can find all the information on our website. We want to hear from you. And was that a phone call? I don't know.
That's
See, you've got all sorts of sounds.
You're going to hear all kinds of sounds. Yeah.
Okay. So this comes in for a new radio show topic. And here you go. Are there chemical shortcuts to true insight, like illegal or legal psychotropic drugs?
Wow, we're starting off deep on the Chris and Chase show.
So this is the talking point.
Okay, so what is it? Are there chemical shortcuts to being
true insight?
True insight.
Like illegal or legal psychotropic drugs.
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Why don't you help me out here? Why don't we start a conversation about this?
I say yes.
Wow, could you elaborate? Let's try to keep it.
That's as interesting as a Sarah Palin interview.
Let's keep it brief.
I do. I think there is because if I was somebody that dabbled in such things as psychotropic substances, which never.
He does.
This is the Craig Edwards show. But no, I think it makes you think in things in a different way than
thinking things.
Think of things. I think it makes you it makes you talk funny too.
Well, apparently he's high right now.
Oh man, it's great. The microphone is melting on my fingers.
It's warm and fuzzy.
But no, it makes you think about things in a different way. You free associate in ways that you never would have if you just had a completely level head, like associating the color blue to light bulbs, or to elephants or something. And it makes you have some sort of realization about your life and the meaning of it and who you are and what you want to be. And it can make you, swim very fast.
I swam under
It's my second Michael Phelps is a druggie reference on this show.
Wow, really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I swam under a table one time.
You swam under a table?
I thought I fell on the floor.
What was the table doing in the pool?
And then I don't know. I don't know. And then how did I get underneath all of it?
Yeah.
It's the weird part. But chemical shortcuts to true insight. So yeah, that's an interesting question.
Do you think so?
I do think so, but the thing is, this is weird actually because I don't think that the legal ones do it. Because they said legal or illegal, and I'm thinking legal psychotropics are like the antidepressants, Abilifys, and things like that, right? Those would count.
I think that's the point.
The legals.
Yeah,
So,
I think that's when the legals. They don't want you
think
thinking.
they
They don't want you thinking on the legals.
So I do think the illegals they do something. It chemically expands your thinking process. It opens you up into looking at something.
Makes you more receptive to.
Kind of makes you childlike. It gives you this sense of wonder again. I think so.
Yeah.
So well, thanks.
And all little kids run around like they're high.
They're high, like it's like they taste so good.
They want to lick everything.
Yeah, so
keep touching your face.
I do.
And they're like, I love you.
Why am I stuck?
What are you doing?
I'm
we had this conversation.
I said that my mic is always blocking my face, and is that a bad thing?
Yeah, and I said I got to make sure that I'm seen because I don't have boobs.
And that's where it ended, basically.
See, her face doesn't have to be seen.
Her face, yeah. That's so. Thanks for
my
throwing
face,
in the
her
topics. We would love to hear from you. What your thoughts on True Insight, legal psychotropic drugs, illegal psychotropic drugs? So give us a call.
If it's even possible that any one of our audience members actually takes any drugs, because I'm sure that we're broadcasting churches and old homes only.
We should pick an end of the world date then.
We should. Let's pick our own. That's how we get a listener base. That he did it.
He did it. We should get a lot of.
That is a great. That's a great ploy.
Thanks,
it's a great hook. All right. I'm gonna pick.
We should really pick something.
June 23rd.
No, we gotta pick some ridiculous.
It's tomorrow.
That's horrible.
Oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible play.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get a lot of listeners. Yeah. It doesn't really help us at all. Again, the phone number 855-822-7469 855 TCC show. So yeah, give us a call on that. We will, in the meantime, think of our own end of the world date
to keep this party going. Wait, I got something. I found the story that's fantastic. Okay, so it says foul gladiator died due to ref's treachery. Tombstone says.
Wait, he wrote that on the tombstone?
Yeah, the tombstone says right. We're a few days actually. We're a few days actually more like 1800 years. Behind on this story, but it's too interesting not to pass along. An enigmatic message on a Roman gladiator's 1,800-year-old tombstone has finally been decoded, telling a treacherous tale, LiveScience.com reports. It says the epitaph and art on the tombstone suggest the gladiator named Diodorus. Yeah, he was the best smelling gladiator.
He reminds me of, I'm instantly seeing the Old Spice guy. Like
Diodorus.
I'm on a horse. I'm on a thing.
He did that between fights. That's how he paid the bills.
Diodorus.
Yeah. Do you use Diodorus?
He was the best smelling gladiator.
He lost the battle and his life in this battle due to a referee's error, according to Michael Carter, professor at Brock University of St. Catharines, Canada. They decode this thing, and it says on it that due to the ref's error, it says, here's the English translation of the key phrase on the tombstone, right, which was found in Turkey.
Okay.
After breaking my opponent Demetrius, I must break you.
No, he literally broke
after
him.
Breaking,
like back then, they meant that.
Oh, yeah.
There is no
I break you.
He snapped him in half and ripped him apart.
Oh, yeah. No, they mean that in the, what's his name, from the Untouchables, not Untouchables, the Expendables, Rocky, I will break you.
Yeah.
Like, never mind.
Okay,
right,
so Diodorus broke this guy.
He cuts the guy in half with a shotgun.
He did. Okay. Boom. Broke.
According to Carter, the message... Oh, it says, after breaking my opponent Demetrius,
Where's he from? I can't place your accent.
It's part Russian for some reason. I don't know. It's because the movie.
Spanish and Russian.
Just imagine Sylvester Stallone standing in the corner. All right?
Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
After breaking my opponent Demetrius, I did not kill him immediately.
Wow.
Fate and the cunning treachery of the Summa Rudis, the ref, killed me. What I think is fascinating, he's writing this post-mortem, first of all.
How did he? That's impressive.
First of all. Could you imagine? Yeah. The tales that would be told.
Yeah.
According to Carter, the message most likely written by Diodorus' friends, and the picture on the tombstone of a gladiator with him posing with the Diodorus can.
I was thinking of a broken man, like he's holding both halves.
Like over his, and smelling wonderful.
Okay.
And the picture on the tombstone, one gladiator standing above the other holding two swords, indicating that the Summa Rudis, or referee, may have mistakenly let the fight continue when it should have been ruled that Diodorus' opponent
was broken,
had surrendered. So I guess Diodorus' opponent should have surrendered, or let's see, Hold on. Okay, so he mistakenly let the fight continue when he should have ruled that Diodorus' opponent had surrendered. So he should have ruled that, but he didn't. And so maybe
They killed him?
Maybe the surrender guy, maybe they killed him because of it. Or maybe the guy jumped up and killed him.
He's broken in half.
He was
I
broken.
Think he didn't jump up anywhere.
His upper torso crawled.
Could you have Diodorus say, "We deliver or we drown"? Could you?
We deliver or we break you.
That's it. Yeah, it's a bad Russian.
This
accent
is the last page. I don't know how many pages this goes. I don't think that many. But this is the last page. It says
Okay.
Rules were very important to the Gladiators. National Geographic reported in 2006. Forensic analysis of the remains of a gladiator cemetery in Turkey indicates that gladiators followed a strict set of rules, never letting the fight descend into the type of mutilation common on the battlefields of the day.
Oh, well,
they
that's
were very
proper
in
about
the Colosseum.
like.
I will break you.
I will break you.
Not break you.
But like the shin is okay, but of the thigh.
I will break
not
you,
too
but
much.
not in the nuts.
Yeah, the nuts were off limits. They were very nice about this. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. I think it
That
goes
ref
on.
calls even back in the day. So like stuff I get pissed about now, like when I watch a Lakers game, I'm like, what?
Oh, and
what are you talking about? So that happened back then too. I mean, it's nice to know that some things never change.
There you go,
There's
you
a
know.
lot of hatred for referees.
that's why. Yeah, ref, why'd you stop it?
Why did you stop
Don't
it?
you remember Diodorus?
He's broken.
Yeah. He was broken.
He was broken. What did you want
It's
from me?
right. But this is the last part. I don't know. I haven't read this part. It says, one wonders of the course why the gladiator Demetrius resumed fighting if he had really given in. So like I said, so he wasn't totally broken. He was only mostly broken. Perhaps he wasn't as keen on the code of conduct as others.
Oh, Diodorus.
Demetrius. Diodorus was the good guy.
Oh, okay.
That
oh,
was
so
wrongly.
Demetrius
was the guy that should have been called surrendered, but the ref didn't do that. So
Demetrius, I wonder if that was like the popular name back in the day. I'm
Demetrius?
sorry, like if it was the John of the day,
I would
like
imagine.
everybody was named Demetrius
and Maximus.
and Maximus. It was like, I'm naming my kid Maximus. Dang.
I'm
By the way,
Maximus Periticus Andronicus, whatever his name
Demetri-
was.
okay.
As for the referee, he mistake certainly puts in perspective the blown call last year that cost pitcher Armando Galaga
Did you change stories?
Galarga
Are we in a
of the
baseball
Detroit
game
Tigers
now?
the perfect game. I love how they take this whole thing and go, yeah, reminds you of that baseball game last week.
When did somebody get broken? Otherwise, it doesn't remind me of that game at all.
Armando
Unless somebody's
Galarga.
bleeding out their face, it doesn't remind me of that game at all.
Yeah, Armando Galarga didn't get to throw his perfect game for the Detroit Tigers last month, and so in honor
Very
of
similar.
Diodorus,
As in, not at all.
everyone lived to play another day after all. NPR Radio.
But not with but Deodorus did not
I'm
get to
Ira
live and play.
Glass.
It did not did not work.
But he was broken.
Okay.
Your turn.
I want to keep. I'm just staying in the drugs. I'm gonna keep it topical.
Yeah. Where are we at?
I'm staying on the same topic here.
You have 1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah. But we're gonna, we're doing multiple
We'll
shows.
do another show. Okay.
All of everything's working. We're broadcasting.
Dude.
Hopefully,
Dude.
nobody's calling us, so we have no idea if we're being heard. But
Dude, New York man toss pot lands on police cruiser. So I want to know if you've ever done something bad with
wait,
your
he
bag
tossed
of
the
Here
pot
it
onto
is.
the police cruiser?
Really quick, Buffalo, New York State Police says that a man's effort to ditch some drugs from a moving car in Western New York didn't exactly go as planned. When a trooper was following it and the state police cruiser activated the car lights to pull the other vehicle over, Schmidt threw a small bag of marijuana which landed on the hood of the trooper's car.
Oops.
Get rid of it, dude. Get rid of it.
Toss it. Shoot. Bonk.
Apparently, because I wanted to cut the story short,
Yeah.
the story short, apparently
That's made it longer.
he threw it out the sunroof.
Nice.
That's why it landed on the cop car instead of out.
Well
the...
done. That's perfect. What should we do? He's right behind us. Let's throw it up.
Get rid of it. Okay.
Oh, landed
The
right on his
cops.
windshield.
Oh,
All right, you guys. We are Chris and Chase. Chris and
us.
Chase Show.
That's us.
We're broadcasting live on all devices today, and we're going to do another show when we come back in just a minute. All right?
Yeah.
Oh, we was sure time we did that.